Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Prada. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Prada's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and the motivations that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Prada is sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And I just want to tell you that I've owned miniature dachshunds and they are not obedience dogs. So she has done a great job. The first thing that we're going to introduce is the training equipment that we're using. And we're using a regular 6-foot web training leash. Barry keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the correction is a little tiny tug and let go on her training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and you're going to be taught how to use it properly the day the product goes home. The first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. And Barry and Prada are going to demonstrate that for us now.
Prada, heel.
The command is Prada, heel, and at that point her job is to walk along nicely next to you without forging ahead or lagging behind, and when you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit automatically to wait for her next command. It's a little hard to see that she's actually sitting. Dachshunds are so close to the ground, but she's doing a great job. Very good. Now the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. Barry's going to use his left open palm about an inch or so from her muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay.
Stay.
The long sit stay, when you're practicing at home, is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. This is a great exercise for helping to develop the dog's self-control and maturity. When Barry returns back to her for an additional distraction, he'll walk all the way around her, returning all the way back around to heel position. Every time you return to your dog's shoulders, she expects to get another command. And they're going to run through their heel and their sit and their stay again for us.
Prada, heel. Good girl. Come on, Prada.
She likes the heeling part. She likes getting up and moving along with you, and she's got her automatic sit beautifully. We're so proud of her. She's done a really, really good job. Barry praises her, gives her a little pat on her head, tells her she's a good girl to motivate her. He's going to leave her again in another sit-stay.
Stay.
And this time, instead of returning back to her, we're going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command.
Prada, come.
Barry uses her name, he lightens his tone of voice, and she comes right in front of him and sits facing his knees.
Prada, heel.
And then she walks all the way back around to heel, back sitting, ready for her next command. And Barry's going to leave her again in another sit-stay to demonstrate the recall exercise again for you. Uses her name, calls her right in front.
Come. Good girl. There we go.
And sits right in front of him, facing his knees, and then she returns all the way back around to heel position. And we heel around, and we're all the way back around, and we're ready to start our down commands. Now we have down from a heel and down from a distance. The first one is down from heel position. Barry's going to use the open flat of his palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Down. Stay.
Your long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. This is an exercise that you can practice right in your home. In fact, with a small dog like this, you can practice all of your exercises right in your home. 3 to 5 minute long down stay. When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her just as he did on the sit stay. For that added distraction, back to her shoulders, gives her some loving, and then he's going to heel her out of that, and he's going to demonstrate that for us one more time.
Prada, heel.
She's tired. She's worked hard today, and she's had dinner, and she's yawning on her obedience commands.
Stay.
Now, instead of returning to her this time, Barry's going to call her in because we like to mix up the commands a little.
Prada, come. Good girl. Come on, Prada. Prada, heel.
And then all the way back to heel position, and we're going to set up for a down from a distance. Now this is her command that really shows that Prada is actually in reality a dachshund, and she can be a little hard-headed because this is not her favorite command. It's the only time that you use your right hand to give the command, and Barry's going to drop her from 6 feet away.
Down.
Perfect. Very good job, Prada. Very good. Now we've demonstrated for you her heel, her automatic sit, her stay, her down from a distance, and her come. These are your obedience commands that you'll be practicing with Prada when she comes home. You're going to get your hands-on practice session with your own private trainer when you pick her up. She's done a great job, and we've really enjoyed her. And thank you for calling Williams Dog Training your personal dog trainers. Bye-bye.